computer. All right. All right. Says we're recording. I'll be doggone. I'll tell you, taking a little bit of time off, you forget how to do this, you know. Hi, how y'all? Good morning. How y'all doing? This is Ken Dunn. I'm back here with Dr. Stephen Gant. He's a holistic doctor out of Indiana, and we're here to talk to you about zilis and some of the new updates that they have, and some of the new program that they've come out with, and I think y'all will be very interested. Dr. Gant, good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you, Kent?
Good, sir. Thank you. If you want to, why don't you start off explaining to people what zilis is and what they do?
I will. It's nice to be able to talk about zilis because I'm really excited about this. This was a 5-year-old company. It's a networking business out of Texas, and it was founded by Stephen and Angie Thompson. And he's been in network marketing for 20 plus years. And he's really a leader in the field. He's dynamic. And he got the excitement over the malnutrition he saw throughout the world in his other business opportunities, especially in Haiti. And zilis just means paying nutrition forward. It's Swahili. And the exciting thing about this is I joined this for my health. You know, I had no idea, I had no interest in doing this as a networking business. But as I shared these products with my family and my friends, they all were able to see a positive effect just like I did. And that's the whole gist of this. You see something positive after you share it, and somebody wants to sign up and just buy the products. And with me, I only wanted to make enough money so I could buy my products every month. That's all I was interested in.
Right.
But it just snowballed. And because the products are just, this is the leading company in the CBD industry in the United States.
Right.
And the thing that's made zilis so much more exciting is that all CBD oils are good, but CBD came up with the ultra technology where they developed a water-soluble product that's absorbed at 84 to 94%.
Right.
And it's not what your body takes, it's what your body absorbs. And the majority of CBD oils on the market are oil-based, and they're only going to be absorbed at a 3 to 8%.
Right, because it has to go to your liver first. Your
Exactly.
liver has to break it down, then it puts it into your blood system. With water, this is what I like about water-based products. It doesn't have to go to your liver to be broke down to be put back into your system. It can just go straight to your system.
Yes, it's in the bloodstream and very fast acting.
Yeah.
Well, you know, when you look at today and the people and the concerns we have, you know, everybody has pain, even if it's just from exercise. Most people have sleep issues. Most people have stress, weight management issues, age management. What else? Immune support. My guys, with this pandemic, the immune support is a paramount thing.
Oh yeah.
And in our bodies, we have this endocannabinoid system, just like every other organ system. And they're saying that the majority of disease states that we see are endocannabinoid deficiencies. So, you know, Big Pharma back in 1913, Big Pharma was selling CBD oil, and they were selling it throughout. And you can go online and just see what they were touting as how wonderful it was and a cure-all for this and that. Well, you know, we are a supplement. And so we can't be out there making statements on social media and stuff. But if people would private message me, I could share all kinds of testimonials to share and see what people are seeing with this. But the whole idea of taking these CBD oils is it brings the body back to homeostasis or a normal state. And I think the big thing with zilis is they did a study and they had 20 individuals. This is a live human study, and they introduced ultracell into their system, and they started taking blood at 15 minutes, 30 in an hour, and up to 12 hours. And they noticed that this was in the bloodstream rapidly, and it stayed in the bloodstream for a 12-hour period. And that's why when we do these products, we recommend 2 doses a day, because we know it's going to be a 24-hour bioavailability for it.
Right.
And the thing I like about zilis is, with the way things have closed down, you know, as a dentist, the way it's affected my practice, the way it's affected the people around me, everything's being affected. And I love your idea on bringing the humanitarian aspect into zilis.
Right.
You know, when you first were talking about this, I thought that's got a lot of potential, and I'm excited. And we're going to do the same thing, my wife and I, you know, when things come around. But we are slowly transforming this CBD industry, and this is my opinion, but I think the CBD industry is going to be one of the things that helps get rid of big pharma and gets rid of Western medicine. There's a big paradigm shift in stuff, and people want to be healthy.
I always said that everything old is going to become new again, Doc.
Well, and believe me, with this system, I'm believing it. And when we first started, we started with the ultracell CBD oil, and again, we use the entire plant. And the entire plant, we've identified over 115 cannabinoids. CBD, cannabidiol, is just one of those cannabinoids. And the second product they brought out was called CBG, cannabigerol. Well, CBG is like the stem cell of the cannabis plant. And it's the first cannabinoid that's grown in the plant. And when it grows, all the other cannabinoids stimulate or stem from that, and they all grow out from that. And in the CBD, it has very little CBG, and that's why they came up with the CBG oil separate, because it's got 25 times more CBG in it than the ultracell. And that's why I love, when I'm promoting this, I like to talk about the CBG packs, because it'll give you a month's supply and you're getting the CBD and the CBG. And it's just a phenomenal product. Right. The other thing that I love is the ultracell topical. My gosh, this penetrates every layer of skin. It's not oily. And you're going to see issues when you use this. It's like almost 5-10 minutes and it's working. And again, I'm not going to go into things that it helps with on a social media, but I'm just telling you, I've never seen, and it has a lot of applications for dentistry that I use.
Yeah. What are your now, Doc? Whenever you talk to other medical doctors out there that have tried this, what are they saying? Do they like the product as much as you do? Do they recommend it to their patients, or, you know?
Well, I'll tell you, when I first was introduced to this, it was a patient that brought it into me. And they said, we want you to try this product because it's a networking business. And the first thing I said was, I'm not going to get involved in another networking business. I've been in several. I like the idea, but I said, I never made any money, and it was just a lot of work and whatever. But I had been going to this doctor, my doctor, for probably 17 years. And before zilis, he was telling all of us in the room, we get these IV infusions for our health. You know, they're all preventive to help our heart, our immune system. But he'd been telling us to go online and buy CBD oils out of Colorado, out of California. And a bunch of us were, but what we didn't realize, we were buying oil-based, and we really didn't see a lot of great results that would continue spending that kind of money every month.
Sure.
So anyway, when I got this introduced to me in my practice, they said, well, our product is a CBD oil. And they said it differs from everything else than the oil base in the fact that it's water soluble. It's absorbed at 84 to 94% versus the 3 to 8 that you're buying retail. And it's like it just clicked. And they gave me a couple samples. I took it to my doctor, and he is a very alternative, holistic physician. Mm-hmm. He was so excited. He wanted to join the networking group right away. So, of course, I'm going to sign up first so I can sign him up.
Right.
But that's what we're seeing across the country. We're seeing physicians, we're seeing chiropractors, dentists, nurses. We're seeing every type of medical group getting involved with this. Now, a lot of them don't want to necessarily do the business aspect as much as just sell it in their offices, but it's a great retail opportunity. So yes, this is catching on, and you can't believe the number of professional people that we've got involved in Zilis. And not only that, Zilis just opened in Europe in June of this year, and then 1 December we opened Latin America. So
that's the big one right there.
That's
what I was waiting for, Latin America.
And the other thing about Zilis is the ingenuity with their product system. I talked about the CBD and the CBG and then the topical. Mm-hmm. Well, the next thing we knew, they came up with these mimetics, which didn't have any hemp in them, but they mimicked hemp.
Right.
Again, you've got the high absorbable factor, but they had one for sleep. They had one for weight loss. They had one for cognitive, just to enhance your brain function. And they had another one for ice, which was for your joints and stuff.
Right.
So these were the next phase. And it seemed like every time we turn around, it was getting better and better. Well, then they introduced the minerals and vitamins. And, we all take minerals and vitamins.
Right.
But never before. Now, when I do my IV infusions, they put these vitamin C and the B complex in my hind end. They do all these things, but they're in an IV form. But now Zilis has come up with, and I'll tell you, we've got the B12 complex, ADK, which is a combination of the three.
That's what I like right there, because so many people can't get A and they can't get K, and D
exactly.
only comes, and you only get D from the sun.
Okay? Yes.
And that's the one that I absolutely just love. I take it every morning in my coffee.
I take everything. And we got magnesium, vitamin C, and then they came out with a wonderful probiotic called Biotix, and it's different than the other probiotics in the fact that it's like a 3-tiered stage. It encompasses different stages of the gut and stuff and absorbing different areas, where the others are just more significant with one area. And it's really
the other thing I like about that probiotic is you don't have to keep it in your icebox.
That's true.
A lot of probiotics you have to keep in the icebox and keep it cold. This one, you don't have to do that. I love it.
And then another one I really love is because I'm 71, and the collagen complex. This is going to be one of the mainstays coming up, because this is an eggshell instead of like your bovine collagens on the market for the most part. And, that eggshell is full of nutritional things that most people aren't aware of how much a better product this might turn out to be.
Yeah.
And so, every time we turn around, they're introducing something else, and that it's all dealing with the endocannabinoid system. And I think this is so impressive with the way they're going. And not only that, but a lot of I said that we've identified over 115 cannabinoids.
Right.
Many of them are considered to be minor cannabinoids. But even though they're minor, they play such a phenomenal effect helping our body.
Mhm.
And they just introduced 3 new products. One is CBC, and they call this Bliss. And the other one is CBN, which they call R&R. And the other one is called Rev, which deals with 2 or 3 different cannabinoids. But these are called precision technology because they are able to go in and get these minor cannabinoids and bring them out where we didn't have them before. And they named these Bliss, R&R, and Rev based on the way they affect the body.
Right.
And I'm telling you, these are phenomenal. The Bliss, when you talk about anandamide, a hormone in our body, it's the Bliss molecule. And you get the runner's high, the endorphin. You eat chocolate and you get that wonderful feeling. That's what this does. It enhances anandamide production in our bodies, and so I love that. And I can tell you in a private message the main ramifications of this and how nice this is. But I'm telling you, in January they're bringing out more products, skincare, and when you're talking about skincare and able to penetrate the tissues on a level like this, it's a whole different animal.
Yeah, this is this company is not even out of the basement yet. Most companies, they've already been in business and there's people already at the top and everything. This company ain't even out of the basement. If you think about floors, they're still in the basement. They're not even at the first floor yet. Okay. They're still expanding into other countries. So if you decide to come in with us, not only to help yourself, but to help others, you're going to be starting in the basement and building your way up. If you decide to do the networking part of this. If not, look at all of the healing properties that, hemp has. And like I've explained before, that, whenever the Pleiadians come to the planet, they're the ones that brought the hemp plant and the hemp seeds, because you have to understand, they knew that you had to have food, you had to have water, and you had to have something to heal your body. And the hemp plant, not the marijuana, that's completely different. Okay. The hemp plant was a necessity in the vessels. So I'm sorry, Doc.
Yeah. No, that's great. And this is right up your alley. This is exactly right up your alley.
Yeah.
And another thing, you mentioned the marijuana. We know the cannabis plant is made up of hemp and marijuana. But in the CBD products we have, there is like 0.003 THC. You'd never have a negative or a positive blood or urine test with it. It's not going to be a factor for all people that are like military or first responders or doctors, nurses in a hospital for taking a drug test, or truck drivers, that type of thing.
Oh yeah.
And that's important. And I believe in Europe, there's not even any THC, not even 0.003. It's totally void of that.
Right.
But you're right. This company's been around 5 years, and the CBD products have just been like 3. But in 3 years, we've captured 15% of the market share across the U.S. And Zilis is considered the #1 CBD company in the U.S. And we're just growing in leaps and bounds. And you mentioned a networking business. We're not ground floor. We're in the basement, and we're just getting ready to go into momentum. And that's where all the money's made in a networking business. Most people don't know that. Everybody joins a networking business, years down the road, and it's the people that are involved where we are right now that are making all the money. So It's an opportunity.
You
And you
know,
know, when you,
the other thing that Doc, with a lot of jobs going away, this is a good way for, you know, a man, a mom, you know, um, college students to make extra money, you know, because listen, I don't look, the jobs are not coming back, folks. If you looked, I was watching Bloomberg this morning. They said, and you always know whenever the government gives you stats, times it by 3 or 4. They said there was 875,000 unemployment um, filings just this past week. Folks, the jobs are not coming back. Okay. We're going to have to rethink how we make a living for our family. This is the way to do it. I'm telling you, this is the way to do it. And you can do it from your home, talking to your friends. Okay. With COVID, unless you've got a job that's a necessity where you have to go out, you don't have a job to go back to anymore. And I'm trying to wake you up. Okay. I'm trying to show you how you can make money, take care of your family. This may not be the only income you have, but this is an added income. And it's good for your health. It's good for your family's health. You know, I don't know what else I can say. I mean, the way that, the getting up every morning and going to work and working 8 hours a day and having insurance and everything, that's changed, folks. It ain't there anymore. Zilis does this. Doc, would you explain to them after they get in and they get up so high that, you know, Zilis has a medical benefits program for people?
oh yeah, I'm a presidential ambassador, and I'm on the medical advisory board for zilis. And I was just doing the business part time and able to, reach up to some ranks that it just happened. It just snowballed with me.
Right.
But like you said, everybody's struggling right now with finances, retirement, healthcare, just time freedom and stuff. And people are looking for purpose. And when you go through the ranks, one of the first ranks is it's like a city ambassador where they give you $100 a month, and it's considered a blessing bonus. And you have to give that away to somebody just to help them. And you talk about the humanitarian approach. Um, they're doing this humanitarian thing, and I wasn't aware of this until I met you and started talking about that and listened to you. But one of the first ranks is called Area, and they provide a Jeep. Now, they don't buy it. I go buy it, and I get $400 a month towards the payment. And then each month, each time you go up to another rank, I get another $100 a month. So at my rank, I'm getting $700 a month towards a Jeep payment. And I don't owe anything on my Jeep. So that's a nice little a bit of money that's coming in for that.
Right.
And then when you get to another rank past that, you get major medical. So when I got to a rank called regional, I was getting $500 a month towards my Jeep, and I'm getting $400 a month towards a major medical program.
Right.
Well, I've got Medicare, but my wife has a significant monthly payment for her major medical. And again, at our rank, we're getting $600-700 a month towards that payment. It just makes all the difference in the world.
Sure.
And I can't say it enough, because most people will stay in a job. They might hate the people they work with, they might hate their boss, but the reason they stay is because of benefits. And here's a networking product that's offering you these kind of benefits to make it easier. And you know what? You're working from home, you're with your family, and you're just sharing. You're sharing this business or a product, and people are seeing something positive, and they want to at least get their family and friends, and it snowballs from there. That's all.
Yeah.
But it's residual income. We've all got bills that come in every month, same bills. Well, it's kind of nice that I've got a check coming every month just from zilis for sharing this and helping my friends and family get a little healthier. So,
Right, right, exactly. And that's the thing that I'm looking at. Not only, you know, not only am have I looked for years for a water-based vitamin. I looked for a water-based CBD, because I know that your body is 84% water. And if you're going to take minerals and things, you need to take them in water form. And, these are just added benefits with zilis, in my mind. I haven't reached that area yet, you know, like Dr. Gann has, but you know, I'm okay with that. What I'm here to talk to the humanitarians, okay? You've got before you can take care of others, you've got to take care of yourself. Okay? And I believe with us introducing Latin America, there's been a new program bought in. Is that right, Doc?
yes. And, when you talk about the future and just looking to where things are going and everybody's losing their jobs, the CBD hemp industry, this is coming full circle. And this is ground floor worldwide. And in 2019 alone, global sales were at 8 billion. And they project by 2030, this is going to be $1 trillion industry.
Right.
And, in Indiana, this is big farm country here, corn. We don't have the tobacco like the southern states, but they're predicting that hemp will be the number one staple crop and overtake corn and tobacco with time.
It's already
And
done it in Kentucky.
has it? Well, that's
Yeah, it's
impressive.
already done it in Kentucky.
But this is a historic transfer of wealth and health. And you know what? At my age, it's not the money that was exciting to me. It's my health that I'm trying to, continue to keep healthy and take these things. But the, the different ways to get in, we've talked about it before, and we can go over that. But you've got the wholesale, like $199 just to buy wholesale products. You can join the business at a bronze, silver, or gold, and that just gets you in the door to make money in the business aspect of it.
Right.
But one thing they've seen with the problems of this pandemic is that a lot of people are hurting. So for the month of December, Zilis has decided to offer a stimulus program. And by that, where we had the $199 before for a wholesale package, now they're offering a $49 stimulus program that you can come in and sign up. You'll get a small mini and you'll get a small topical that you can try the product. And it's the same basis. When you try these products, you're most likely going to like it. You're going to share with your family and friends. And they're going to be able to sign up at the $49. They're going to do this roughly for the next year, let you buy the wholesale if you sign up in December. But
so one-time $49 fee, is that right?
Yes, but just for December.
Right. Right.
Because they've had that wholesale program and they just offered this for December. But it gives you the ability to buy wholesale products for a year. And the other thing is, every time you say, when you share it with somebody, you can make $5 just by selling a $49 program. It might not seem like a lot, but every time you do it, that's a start. And the other idea is you secure a spot. This is a binary program, 2 legs, left and right, and you put people in, and as they do the business, they make money on the people signing up underneath them and doing auto ship and all that money coming in. So at least with that $49 entry fee, you secure a spot. Now, you're not going to make money like somebody that's coming in as a bronze, silver, or gold, but you've secured a spot where you're able to bank volume. So if you stay on an auto ship every month which you're going to want to because to buy the products. But
Yep.
if you can stay on an auto ship of 100 BV, which means you're just buying products, and I'm saying maybe like take a CBD CBG pack,
Mhm.
which is all you need to really enhance the your system, your vessel. But anyway, you want to have an auto ship. And if you can at least keep an auto ship at 100 BV, doesn't make any sense right now, but I'm just saying you will bank volume of other people doing the business underneath you,
Right.
and you're going to secure a spot. And if you ever upgrade to those entry levels, you're going to have a lot of volume and make money based on that purchase.
Right.
So anyway, I'm just excited about this new stimulus because it enables people that are hurting to at least get in. It enables them to buy a wholesale product in the future. And once you try this, I'm telling you, this is going to be, these are products that just are going to change your life, I think. It's affected me. It's enhanced my health. It's my wife, my children, my grandchildren are all taking these products.
Yeah.
Animals. This is
Yeah.
an industry that has no limit.
Yeah. Yeah. I give it to my, Doc, I give it to my ducks and my chickens outside.
Yeah. Yeah.
I give it to my ducks and chickens. Yeah.
We've got the German Shepherds and feral cats. And now my little cats come up and sit on my lap. One of the four,
Yeah.
but they're not hissing and trying to bite me if I'm getting too close. So it's crazy. But this stimulus program is something I think people at least should look at, because at $49 you can get a CBD oil and a topical that you can try just to see how wonderful these products are.
Right.
And once you try them, that's the whole idea of this business. You try the product, you share it, you sign up. That's the basis of it. And that's enabled me to have a wonderful alternative income, work from home. And I still work 2 days a week as a dentist, but my psyche, my mental state is a lot nicer since I've found zilis. So this has been a godsend for me and my family.
And you know what? I mean, the beautiful thing is about it, you get to be home with your, for those that have kids, grandkids, you get to be home with your family. I mean, you know what? When you're working an 8-hour-a-day job, you figure you're going to travel 30 minutes to an hour to get to work. Then you're going to travel another 30 minutes to an hour on top of the 8 hours or 8.5 hours that you're going to put in. Folks, you've lost 10 hours a day. Why not run a business from your home? Get into this business with us. This is why I asked Dr. Gant to come on here to explain this. Listen, it's not the idea of making money. The idea is helping yourself, help others, and with that, you will be rewarded. You'll be rewarded for helping other people. And that's why I got into it, that and the liquid, the liquid CBD and the liquid vitamins. And let me tell you something, folks, just like Dr. Gantz said, I've got all of them. I've got them on my kitchen counter of a morning when I make a cup of coffee. I put all my vitamins right in there in my coffee. And in my first cup of coffee, that's what I drank. And I love it. I absolutely love it. And my CBD, it's getting cold outside, Doc, so my joints are hurting, because I used to be a bull rider. I used to ride bulls for,
Yeah. And we want to be careful about talking about social media and saying how it helps us.
No, but I'm just saying, with me being a bull rider, I've noticed for myself, what it,
Sure. Oh, believe me, I've never seen a product so good in 40 years of dentistry. This is the most exciting thing I've seen. And you know what? Look at for just instance, GNC, one of the biggest businesses you'll see in the malls selling those vitamins and stuff, they went bankrupt.
Yeah,
And
they're junk. I've tried to tell people GNC is junk for years.
well, we've got products that are absorbed in your body at such a high level that the just the health aspect alone, if you don't want to do the business, is worth at least looking at these. So
Right.
I'm excited. And usually when with this $49 stimulus package, I really don't stop there. I really just explain to people, you know, if you've got issues, these issues have been going on for a long time,
Oh,
and you
yeah.
just can't try this for a week or something. You need to give yourself 90 days, 120 days. And I always recommend that people sign up like an auto ship to have one, like that CBD, CBG pack coming every month, so you can let your body get hopefully back to that homeostatic situation, that normalcy that we'd like to have.
Right.
And so those are the things I recommend right now for December is signing up with the stimulus program at $49 and then doing a CBD, CBG pack for an auto ship. And so that's basically my gist. And I just wanted to share that with you because at $49, I think Zilis is reaching out to people that are hurting, and they're letting them get in at a price they can afford, and they can try some products just to get an idea if they'd like to do something later. That's all.
Right. Right. Exactly. So look, folks, for $49, you can do this for 12 months. Okay. And you can't beat this. I mean, there's no way. I mean, you're going to spend more than that, you know, if you go to Walmart and buy vitamins, which I don't know why anybody would want to, you know, go and buy, you know, a solid vitamin in the first place, because you're just going to pee it out in the first place. That's just unreal to me. That's why it's better getting your bloodstream. But all right, I'll quit talking, Doc.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
You have to understand, I have been looking for liquid vitamins for years and never found any of them that was any good.
I think when you and I first talked and I introduced the CBD to you, that was one of your first questions. Well, do they have vitamins and minerals? And, you know, it was about a year or so later that those came out. So,
yeah. And then we're going to be looking at skincare products, and, you know, Zilis is not going to stop, are they, Doc?
No. And they're building everything around our endocannabinoid system, all with this ultracell and precision techniques of high absorption. Yes, this is going to be the leader of the industry, and we're making waves out there, and this is exciting. I'm pleased to be where I am in this, and if anybody else would look at this positively, I think they're going to see it's an opportunity that they might want to at least take a chance on.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, definitely. Well, all right. You know, for those of you that are interested in, you know, signing up, even if it's at the $49 level, or if you want to take this into a business, send me an email at kentdunn2516@gmail.com and give me your name and your phone number, and I will turn the information over to Dr. Gant, and he can answer your questions, you know, over the phone, where we can't do it on social media. Okay. Social media's got us, you know, you can't say nothing on social media anymore. You can't tell people the truth. So send me an email, send me your name, send me your phone number. I will get it over to Dr. Gant, and he would be more than happy to speak with you and explain to you, you know, any questions that you have. So, you know, that's what he did with me. And I'll tell you what, I have bombarded that man with so many questions. It is unreal. Okay. Doc, how can we use this to help, people, in a humanitarian way? And this man has been working with me to do this with humanitarians. Okay. So we're just, this is only going to grow and grow and grow. And we want you to come in with us. And, if you're into network marketing, then you'll appreciate this business. You know, for those of you that are humanitarians, come in, help yourself to help others. Okay.
I might add, I've been in 4 or 5 networking businesses. They were all great products, but I never made any money. But as a dentist, I was blessed to have an income that was different and took care of me and my family. But with this zilis, it's the first time ever I've made money in network marketing, and the people around me are making money. And it's been a godsend with this economy to help with people. And when you give me information from people just asking about it, I will send them a link where they can watch a short 25-minute video on the different aspects of zilis and how they can sign up. And I'll be happy to do all that for them. But I didn't want to go into the business aspect as much. I just wanted to let them know about the stimulus program, because we've got 20 days left here that we can make it work for people for December.
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah. So let's, $49. I mean, you know what? What's $49 compared to your health? So,
And it locks a
at least,
spot. It locks you a spot that later on, if you want to do it, you're going to have a lot of people underneath you.
right.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Right. I mean, you can't. This is the first time I'm not big into networking or anything, but I can see we're holding your spot when you're able to go up into the bronze, the silver, or the gold. Folks, you've got other people below you, and this is just unreal. I mean, and they've lowered it down to $49 because of what's going on just for December. So,
I've in 3 years, I've signed up 60 people. Half of them have quit. Many of them still take the product, but most of them quit the business aspect. And I've got about 10 to 15 people under me that have really been doing the business. And so out of those 60 and of the 10 working it, they've put over 7,000 people underneath me. I don't even know them. But that's what network marketing is. Just sharing the product, sign people up, they try it and they like it. And so this is why this is catching on, because it's changing lifestyles.
right. And for those in the Latin American countries out there, Latin America's is open now. Get in on this while you can, because there's going to be benefits to you getting in right now that are not going to be available after a while. Okay.
And it's not like you need to know somebody in Europe or Latin America. Your neighbor or your friend or your work employer or something, they know somebody. And that's how networking is. You're reaching out and, it's your backyard. So don't feel like you have to know somebody in Latin America. It's not that way. It's crazy. Right. It's crazy.
Right. But we would like to get the humanitarians, Latin American humanitarians going in this. And, the $49 is a great start. Okay. Yeah. It's a great start. So like I said, if you're interested in this, send me an email, Kent Dunn, KENTDUNN 2516 at gmail.com, and send me your name, your phone number, and I will get it over to Dr. Gant, and he will give you a call and he'll answer any questions that he can't answer on the social media. Okay. So with that
Ask them,
said,
ask them to add where they're from too.
oh yeah, and add where you're from, your city and state, please.
Because I've irritated some people on the West Coast when I call them too early and they don't, they're in bed and I
Okay.
don't realize that.
Yeah, yeah, we're on the East Coast time over here. So,
Yeah.
if you would, say what time, say where you're at, so we can figure out what time zone you're in. Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right, Dr. Gant, is there anything else you want to say?
No, I think I've covered most of what I wanted to say and hopefully generate a little interest. But I agree, this humanitarian thing that you're doing, I think this is going to be wonderful once it starts. And when the things come to fruition that you've been talking about, I love your idea. I'm going to copy it myself. So
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's not, I don't have a patent on it. I mean, everybody can be a humanitarian, everybody. I
and
mean,
it's not like you're going to buy products and give them away. We're talking about a different aspect of getting people involved in Zilis
right,
because this is a business and you just can't give these products away. You have to sell them. And that's why we have our own way that we're going to do the humanitarian aspect later.
right,
We'll share with
correct.
you.
And we're working on that right now behind the scenes that, and we'll be talking to people, in time. But I'll tell you what, Doc, I think a lot of the women and some men even are waiting are in January when they bring out the other products for the skincare and stuff like that. That's going to be a game changer right there.
Oh, my skin's terrible. My skin's terrible. You think that I'm going to be the number one customer early on. So,
Well, I'll tell you what, I got bruised and I've been bruised and battled up from, from working on the farm and everything. And I'll tell you what, I'm ready for it. I'm gonna be getting it. I can tell you that, to help heal my skin up. So, all right, we want to thank you all, Dr. Gant. Thank you for coming this morning.
you're
And
welcome.
in
Pleasure.
January, whenever we find out about the new products that are coming out, we'll have another one come January, okay, of 2021. We want you all to have a happy holiday. For me, it's going to be the winter solstice on the 21st. For those of you celebrating Christmas, Merry Christmas to you and happy holidays. And, in if anything, if there's nothing else that you'll listen to on this show, spend time with your family. Okay? Spend time with your family. You're not, you can't make up the time, that you've missed. I don't care what anybody tells you. You can't. I raised 3 kids. I was hardly ever around because I was working all the time, so, and this is a way that you can work and spend time with your family at the same time. So, all right, Doc. Well, thank you very much. And
Thank you. Thank you. It was nice talking with you.
We'll do an update after we find out more what's coming in January.
All right. Have a wonderful day. Nice talking to you. Okay.
All right. Bye-bye. All right.
What'd you think?
I think it sounded great, Doc.
Okay. I hope so. I think this is an opportunity